Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to Fierce Friday with the Million Mom Movement. Today I'm joined by my counsel, Tammy Trissel and Taz Ferreira. And Sherry Packard had some family things she had to tend to. And that's the beautiful thing about our movement and this community is that we all have each other's back and we all have the ability to multitask or take care of our family when needed. And so it's such a gift. Last week I was at my son's performance for Fierce Friday. And so we're always just doing what we got to do to get to the next step. And I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to be here with us today. We're talking about nourishing your body from head to toe. And what does that mean in our Purium community? We're going to cover a ton of products, and I'm super excited to share with you so many tips and tricks that we've come up with through what we've shared, what we've learned so far. And today, Tammy Trissel is going to go ahead and share our In the News piece. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for you, Tammy, if you want to go ahead and unmute.
Thank you, Naiva. So I found this fun article, you guys. I absolutely love this one. It has 50 tips for winter wellness. And let's see if you could just, there we go. So moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. So that's so important to keep your skin conditioned. I don't know about you guys. I love using shea butter. If you guys want to tell me in the chat what your favorite moisturizer is, I'd love to know. So we're going to cut the sugar, and your super aminos really help with those sugar cravings. So extra aminos to cut the sugar cravings. Light some candles. I just found the most wonderful soy candle at the grocery store yesterday for my son. He loves candles, so get a good soy candle. Get outside, go outside, do a cold plunge if you're into cold plunging. That boosts your immune system. Get some vitamin D if it's sunny where you're at. We're going to walk it out. I personally don't use a Fitbit. I think you could just go walk in nature, and it's so wonderful. I'm not really into tracking all of that, so I just go natural. Book a massage. Oh, who doesn't love a good massage? Exfoliation for your lip balm. That's a great idea. My daughter for Christmas, she's making all of her own products at home now. So she's actually going to make an exfoliating lip balm. We put that on our list. So that's a great idea. Take a winter getaway. Yes. If you can go somewhere warm, I'm in Ohio. I'm leaving tonight for New Mexico. I'm getting out of this cold. So get away, do something for yourself. Get centered, clear your head, break up your daily routine. Meditation is great. There's some really great meditation apps out there that you can use. Take more fiber. The Purium has an incredible daily fiber blend. I love personally mixing the caramel apple fiber with my apothecary at night and then making it into a nice warm tea. It's so good. Meet up with a friend. Yes, I love this online community, but there's nothing better than meeting somebody in person, that one-on-one. Use a probiotic. We have a great one that Purium offers. Get that probiotic in you. Try a new activity. Okay, so I don't know about you guys. I went to Ninja Hub last night. I'm like trying all these new things. It's so exciting. I love doing yoga. They're recommending yoga. Ice skating could be something fun to do this time of year outside in Ohio. We have some really great outdoor ice skating rinks. So there's so many fun things to do. You can probably look, on your local community ideas, things to do. They have a Groupon idea here. Get more antioxidants. So if you're taking your apothecary with your caramel apple fiber, you're getting your antioxidants in. Drink more water. Yes, more water. And get more vitamin D. We have Purium's Zinc Aid. You've got your A, C, D, and E in there. Drink a green juice. Power Shake, appleberry, that's my favorite. Enjoy hot winter soups. Oh, so we're going to share with you some soup recipes at the end, the link, so you guys can have some ideas for that. Blue light glasses. This is actually on my list of something to get myself for Christmas. I need some of these blue light glasses. This is a great idea. Read one book each month. And I don't know about you guys, I used to struggle with attention and I could not read. Now I'm loving reading. So when you clean up that gut brain connection, so if you have trouble focusing and reading books, cleaning up the gut really helps with that. Get a humidifier. I just got my humidifier out. This is going to help dry up the mucus passages. Let's see, limit your time on social media. Yes, I love these meetings, but when I'm not here, I'm out in the world, off social media, unplug. Buy a weighted blanket. Ooh, this is a good idea. I don't have one of those. They're supposed to be really great for you. Restless leg syndrome, improving sleep, combating stress. Ooh, I might have to put that on my list of things to get for myself. Get a good air purifier. If you guys need recommendations, we can help find a good one for you. Have a nice cup of tea. If you're having your apothecary with your caramel apple fiber, that's what I use. But they're saying here you could have matcha. We have a great matcha blend from Purium. They have green tea. Ooh, matcha energy balls. I bet we have a recipe for that somewhere. And set a bedtime routine. We've been really in my house, you know, screens off for a while before bedtime and no electronics in the bedroom. That's what we've been doing in my house. And it really does help with our sleep. Eat seasonably, pumpkins, gourds, pomegranates, pears. So go to your local farmer's market and see what they have in stock. Take elderberry. Oh, dry brushing. This is one of my favorite things to do. I just got my kids all their own dry brush. So dry brushing is great for the lymphatic system. Your skin is your largest organ. So really dry brushing is incredible before you're jumping in the shower. There's some really great videos on YouTube if you're not familiar with how to dry brush. Engage in physical activity like Ninja Warrior. Get some essential oils. I love putting essential oils in my diffusers. This time of year, we put some eucalyptus in there. I love it. Oh yeah, they're even saying here, eucalyptus shower mist. Learn to manage your stress. I like doing Wim Hof breath work in the morning before you get out of bed. That's a really great one for stress. Wash your hands. Avoid eye contact. Set smart goals. I love this. These are such good tips. Practice gratitude. You got to have an attitude of gratitude. Yoga. Yoga is so good. And be good to your gut. Oh, let's see. Clean air filter. Yes, you got to change those air filters. I just changed mine the other day. These are great reminders. Beautify with flowers. Oh, who doesn't love a beautiful bouquet of flowers on the table? Play mind games, word puzzles. We just got some puzzles the other day at the store, so we are all set up for when this cold weather hits in. We're going to be doing puzzles. Exfoliate, you know, that goes, I think, right along with the dry brushing. Attend a wellness retreat, which I'm doing that tonight. I'm leaving for New Mexico. I'm so excited. Eat fresh every meal. Yes, it's so important to make your food fresh. You know, food loses its enzymes the more you cook it and everything. So try some honey, manuka honey. Yes. And a salt lamp. Create a spa day at home. Oh, I love that idea. And me and my daughter have this great little, we like to make our own facial skin care. We mix the I'll have to get the recipe. I think she does the dark berry with the kamut and she makes her own face mask. So that's fun for a spa day at home. They're recommending drinking some bone broth and go beyond elderberry. So there's so many ways to boost your immune system. Be flexible when it comes to exercise. You know, sometimes you guys, I just stretch a little bit every day, dance it out in the living room. Those are great tips. I love those tips.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tammy, for sharing all of those with us. And It's so important that all of those things. There were some great tips there. Hopefully you were taking notes because getting outside, getting off the screens, including some exercise, shopping local or getting good local excuse me, I don't know what that was, some background music on my computer. Um, so all of these are really important, great tips for all of us to just have. And I love that you mentioned that some of the things that you were talking about are like on your own Christmas lists for yourself. And, these are things that we can get for ourselves if we don't have the dry brush already or we don't have the different things. We can also think of other people that we love and help them to have great things, as gifts. Give them these great things. And next week, we'll actually be talking more about healthy gift giving. So I won't go deep into that. But I would love to see if Allison, you would be willing to share our pledge with us today. Allison, are you here? Raise your hand so I can unmute you. Let's see, I'm going to ask you to unmute. Go ahead.
Hello.
Welcome back. I'm so happy that you're back from your trip to Thailand. That looked incredible. Please read our podcast today.
Oh, I'm so honored. Thank you so much.
Or is it just me?
Oh.
Oh, can I hear you now?
Yes. Can you hear me?
We hear her.
Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'm so honored. Okay. So I'm going to begin the pledge. I pledge to defend the health. Here, Rhea, come with me. Let's read it together. I pledge to defend the health of myself and my family. I pledge to choose organic foods that are minimally processed and free of man-made ingredients. I pledge to read labels and educate myself on all aspects of clean living. I understand that my actions today will positively impact the health and environment of future generations. I am committed to sharing this movement of many. I am the Million Mom Movement. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I love our pledge. Thank you so much for sharing that. So great to have you back here in the country again. And so talking about health, right? In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's the holidays, it's crazy out there, right? We're busy taking care of ourselves, taking care of our families, our loved ones, and we're soon to be also, as we're going into the holidays, probably being around other family members, and we can really help to encourage them with the healthy tips that we're going to share with you today. So our bodies are in intricate systems where every part plays a vital role on our overall well-being. So to truly thrive, we must adopt a comprehensive approach that nourishes us from head to toe. So we're going to share a little bit more about how we can nourish ourselves from head to toe. Let me find my screen share here. So Kiara made us this beautiful graph. It was her little homeschool project that I asked her if she would help us out and work on. And we took the information that is on the back of the brochures that we get in all of our box with all these great little tips on it. And we made a similar head to toe like what Purium has to offer, but this one has even more products on it than what the regular, head to toe has on it. So we really wanted to cover even more in depth all this information. So starting with mobility here on my left is joint flex. Joint flex is so important because it can really help your muscle recovery. It can help with reducing inflammation. So think like arthritis, post-workout pain, things like that can really help support your body to not have as much inflammation, and it can help reduce the pain. Also, apothecary helps to reduce inflammation. And what a great gift to give away a bottle of apothecary with a little bow on it. It's even red, it matches the theme of Christmas. And so it makes a really great gift. And it has so many benefits, including, deep sleep and all the other things. But as we're talking about mobility, it really is about reducing inflammation in our bones and joints so that we can move around better and longer. And these things are also can be in the category of anti-aging, of helping us to reduce the signs of aging, right? Because as we age, it might be harder and harder. And so, like Tammy shared earlier, like getting outside, doing yoga, doing dry brushing, all of these things can really help you in your daily life. And then, of course, we still have our CBD Plus 1500. That is a great product that I feel like is underutilized here and is so great for helping with inflammation, helping to reduce the signs of pain, and it can help with so many other things. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Taz to share about energy.
Energy. I mean, like everything at Purium gives you energy, right? But we only could just include of certain things. So the white American ginseng is one of my all-time favorite. I wake up looking forward to that. And I personally, I have adrenal issues because of, life and stresses and anxiety. And the white American ginseng actually helps that. So instead of going for that cup of coffee, go for the white American ginseng. And what I love about it, it's very cooling. So it cools down the body and it gives you energy. Be energetic. Okay. So for all my perimenopausal women out there, they are obsessed with be energetic because it gives you this boost of energy. It's so good for you. Again, everything here, this is helping your adrenals because why is your energy dipping? Why are you exhausted? Because your adrenals are not working, right? So the white American ginseng, the be energetic, and can't beat this. So the can't beat this, you have the beets that helps vasodilate, right? So it helps the flow of your blood, of the oxygen, and there's a little bit of coffee in there, right? So I wouldn't give this to my kids when they were really little, but when they started becoming older, like my daughter, who's 14, I started to give it to her for, she's an athlete. She does tennis 4 times a week. So I mean, once your kids gets a little bit older, you can start including the Be Energetic. And I know it's one of our favorite products in the sports performance pack. All of our athletes love it. And it really gives them that extra boost whenever they're in the gym. You know that feeling you get when you're like exhausted, like you can't push anymore? The can't beat this just takes you to the next level. And it really helps you. Tammy, I'm going to pass it to you for skin.
Thank you, Taz. You guys, I wish when I was a hairdresser, I would have had this hair, skin, and nails to give to all of my customers. I mean, women are spending so much money on all these crazy skin products. And if I would have known then what I know now, beautiful skin starts from within. It's all about the nutrition. I'm amazed at how my skin has cleared up and I don't need makeup anymore. And my kids are addicted to the Renew hair, skin, and nails. We love taking those every day. Sometimes they even open the capsules up and put it right into their drink, which is wonderful too. Our nails are so strong. My hair grows so fast. We're all just, we're hooked on the hair, skin, and nails. And then we've got the chlorella. So we actually, in my house, we love the chlorella tablets and we chew them up. And, this is going to help bind to heavy metals and toxins and just really clear out the body of anything that's not supposed to be there. And then we've got the BioRegine. I love this. If you guys haven't tried this yet, it has the superoxide dismutase in it and astaxanthin. And this is really going to go in on a cellular level and really, it moisturizes the skin and it just helps with so much combating free radicals and just makes your skin glow on like you've never seen before. So I absolutely love the BioRegine. I've used about 3 bottles, I would say. And I need to get some more of that because I love that, especially this time of year when your skin gets really dry. And then let's see, Naeva, do you want to do sleep?
Yes, thank you. So sleep, going back, the apothecary, like I was mentioning earlier, also helps with naturally occurring melatonin in your body. And so by taking it half an hour before bed, Or actually, if you take it any time of the day, it won't make you drowsy, but you'll still get the benefits at night. So oftentimes we think like we have to take it before bed to get the benefits, but actually you can take it any time of the day. My kids liked having apothecary lemonade. So we'll make lemonade at home with fresh lemons, and then we'll put apothecary in it, and it makes such a yummy cherry lemonade. We also use it in so many different ways. Kainoa likes to actually just take chugs of apothecary. He'll put it in a shot glass and just take it straight. I like it a little bit watered down. Um, but there's so many ways that you can use it. And in our recipe books that we're going to share with you at the end of this call, there's lots of great recipes that you can mix a lot of these superfoods into. And then BioRelax. BioRelax goes along with the BioRegen, and it's for in the evening. So it can help you with your deep sleep. And it's also an alternative if you're traveling this winter for the holidays. If you can't bring the apothecary with you, you can bring BioRelax, and it has tart cherry in it. So that's a really great way to still get that natural occurring melatonin, that deep restful sleep, that anti-inflammation properties from a capsule as opposed to the tart cherry. And back to tart cherry, there is a travel hack for it. It actually fits perfectly into our old shaker cups. So if you still have the plastic shaker cups that we used to have, that we used to send with your packages, you can put the apothecary upside down in there, and it fits perfectly. And you put the lid on, and you're guaranteed that it won't break. And if it did, it would be inside of your shaker cup. But I've never had it break. That's how I travel with my apothecary, is I put it upside down inside of my plastic shaker cup. So side hack, little travel hack there. And then ionic elements. We like to put our ionic elements into our cherry as well. It's really great with, apothecary with ionic elements can help you get the minerals that you need that will also enhance your deep sleep, really help to remineralize your cells in, overnight. And so these are all really great things to help you get the deepest, most restful sleep through the winter and beyond. So I'll pass it back to you, Taz, for mood.
Oh, I love this. As you're talking about the apothecary in the bottle, I want to go try it right now. That is a great hack. So when I was talking about before about the white American ginseng and adrenals, right? What does that all play in? Stress management, right? You know what Tammy was talking about at the beginning, doing yoga, taking deep breath, Wim Hof breathing, getting outside. These all are all part of the wellness, taking care of yourself in a holistic way. And your moods affect everything. And how are your moods going to get affected? Through minerals, trace minerals. You need all of your biomarkers to be active. And all of these small trace minerals, where are you going to get it? Like I hear so many times, like on the chat, someone asks, do we have something that has magnesium? Well, we have something better, right? We don't have an isolated form of magnesium. We have all of the trace minerals. So you have the ionic elements, which has beryllium, selenium. I mean, I would highly encourage everyone to go look at their certificate of authenticity for the ionic elements. You will see we have everything, because so many people come to me and they're asking for specific minerals, and I'm like, that is not how you take it. You need to take it all together. And our ionic elements is my favorite. It's the one I recommend everywhere. And with that, when our adrenals and our moods is taking a dive, the white American ginseng, again, it helps with fatigue, it helps with our stress, helps with our mood, it helps with our gut. And the CBD, we always speak about that, how it's the most underutilized product we have at Purium, and we need to start using it. What I love about it, it has no THC. It's 1,500 milligrams of CBD. So this really, it allows your cannabinoid system to be activated. So it activates everything. So sometimes if you have a hard time to focus, take some sprays of your CBD. The unflavored is my favorite because you can add it to, now we have all of those adaptogenic mushrooms. You can just spray some in there. We have the essential, we have the mocha, we have the turmeric. Just spray some in there. And I mean, now you're just elevating our adaptogenic mushrooms, our functional mushrooms to another level. And it will help your mood. It will help your cognitive ability. It will help everything. To you, Tammy, for focus.
Oh, I'm so happy I got this one. So I have some stories I can share about this. So my little guy being on the spectrum, he had a really hard time focusing. He was stuttering, and I had him in speech therapy, occupational therapy. And when I started learning about the gut brain connection, I started cleaning up his diet, and his therapists were noticing, like, what are you doing? He was saying the first word of every sentence about 40 times, and he had a tick and he was turning his head. And all of that within 2 weeks went away. I started adding in the in focus, the ionic elements, and the zeolites. And he was also taking the apothecary. So we would make a nice little concoction at night. We'd do the apothecary with the in focus and the ionic elements. And you can put the zeolites right in there too. And we were also giving him the biomedic. So this was cleaning up his gut, and that gut brain connection. He really started lighting up. The stuttering went away, the tics went away, and he was making eye contact. They were blown away. His therapists were just like, what are you doing? So these products I can speak personally to. They really, really, really work. The zeolites are going in and getting the heavy metals out of the brains. I just didn't know what I didn't know. He had immunizations, and there were all these things I was feeding him that had dyes and heavy metals, and the bad chocolates. So he had a lot of those heavy metal buildups in his brain. So the zeolites, I think, really did help. And getting over 70 trace minerals with the ionic elements in there, and the in focus is absolutely amazing. And this time of year, we actually into his apothecary drink at night. He loves the immune shield. We put that right in there too. And he loves it. He chugs it down, and he actually requests it. He's like, I need my apothecary drink. And the Revive It All. This is so good. I have taken the Revive It All. I have my aunts and uncles. This is going to go in and scrub the synapses of the brain and clean it up. It's like a little car wash working in there. It's just scrubbing everything in the brain. So you'll really notice. And I have some customers that don't even change their diet. They've just added in the Revive It All, and they're noticing big shifts. And we could probably add the mushrooms to this list now too, for the focus. Give your customers the mushrooms. I have a sweet 80-year-old lady, and she got the aminos and the mushrooms and the Revive It All. So there's so many things that we can do. When you see an elderly person starting to kind of lose it, there's nothing worse. It's so sad. Dementia and Alzheimer's and these things, we can, really work on the preventative route. So I absolutely love these products. Naeva, do you want to share about vision?
Absolutely. Thank you, Tammy. So super xanthan is a really great one. We talk about it a lot to help protect your skin, but it also helps to protect your eyes. And so super xanthan has so many incredible benefits, but it's really great for your eye health. And then vitamin C, our C from nature, is also really great for eye health, can really help you to maintain your eye health. And it's something that I feel like we don't talk about enough, right? We don't always, we think about vitamin C as boosting our immune system and all these other things that it can do, but it also is beneficial for your eye health. And spirulina, if you didn't know, spirulina is nature's multivitamin. It has so many different incredible properties, but it also helps to feed your eyes. So it helps to feed, your neurotransmitters and, help you with your vision. And then carrot juice plus, we often hear about if you eat more carrots, you'll have better eyesight. Well, our carrot juice plus is like equivalent to eating like 100 or 300 organic carrots when you have that, because the carrots are grown in regenerative soil, they are nutrient dense, and unlike, I don't know if you've ever eaten different types of carrots, but I've actually had carrots like on a veggie tray, and really thought like, wow, these carrots have no flavor. And maybe it was because they were not organic, or even if they are organic, sometimes they just aren't grown in that regenerative soil. And so the flavor is lacking. And you might even notice at the farmer's market, sometimes the carrots are a lot brighter at the farmer's market and a lot sweeter when they're fresh out of the soil than they are when you get them packaged at the store. So if you can get them fresh or grow carrots where you are, then it's, of course, fresh is always best, and getting it local and organic. But our carrot juice plus is incredible, and it's blended with rice bran solubles, which is really great healthy fat. And carrots are great for your eyesight, and so all of these in combination can really help you with your vision. So I'm gonna pass it over to Taz for cardio.
Okay, cardio, biking and trying to get your heart up. This is all super important, right? But are people really connecting how important minerals are for the heart? We're talking about magnesium, the sodium, potassium pumps. These are so important for your heart to be functioning at its complete level. So introducing the ionic elements. This is why we talk about that. The minerals are so important. We can't stress it enough. If you just look at our chart here, we've spoken about ionic elements so many times. It comes back because it's so essential. Maybe even calling it essential ionic elements. It's really one of the foundation pieces in everything we do. And it's so simple. 3 times a day, you just add a couple drops to your water, and you've just taken your health to a whole nother level. The heart aid is amazing. I have so many people who used to be on so many heart medication who switch over to our heart aid because it helps support your heart. It helps oxygen levels. Did you guys know that? It helps the oxygen levels in your heart. And our spirulina, Naiva just spoke about it, how it's nature multivitamin. It also has the omegas. Our heart needs the omegas, right? So it's so complete. So we're showing you here, we're breaking down all the organs for you, and we're showing you how in our vast Purium products, I know we have a lot, but a lot of times, we're re-saying the same products. So you understand how it helps functionally help all of your organs together and how it works synergistically. I think this is something we need to understand. You can't just use one product and think that one product is going to help everything. No, you have to use all the products together. This is why Dave designed everything. Like an example, the ULT, it's made like that. So we have a complete package of everything that our body needs to start. And once you start, now you can start adding all the goodies. Everything else we're talking about, start adding that, start building your pantry of the future, and now you are up leveling your health, your mind, your stress, and your cardio. To you, Naiva. To you, Tammy.
All right, let's talk about the gut. So, the gut-brain connection, again, we're back to that. Once you clean up the gut-brain connection is going to light up. And for that, we have the Aloe Digest. For a lot of my customers, especially if they have celiac, I recommend the Aloe Digest along with the ionic elements that we keep talking about. And that would be a good replacement for the Biomedic. I give my kids the aloe all the time. I used to have my esophagus stretched like twice a year because I was dealing with so much inflammation. And now with the Aloe Digest, I don't get acid reflux, heartburn, indigestion. It's like that Pepto-Bismol commercial. I'm like, oh, it needs to be the Aloe Digest commercial. That really will soothe the digestive system. I absolutely love our aloe, and we have an aloe concentrate as well. If you need just to take a shot of it, I mixed it up. The aloe concentrate the other day, I took some watermelon and some beets and I put the aloe concentrate in there. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so delicious. And then we have the probiotics. This is so good, and for people that are struggling with digestive issues, a lot of times they can't swallow capsules. So what I love about the probiotic is you can open that up and you can put it right into like applesauce or something like that they can very easily, their smoothie or whatever, you can sneak it in for kids. I do this all the time for my little guy. I'm sneaking that probiotic in there and he doesn't even know, he cannot taste it. And then the enzyme advantage, when I really personally started cleaning up my gut, I couldn't handle raw food. I didn't have the digestive flair to break down the raw food. So, you know, it was a lot of cooked vegetables at first. So when I started adding in the enzyme advantage, I really noticed that I was having an easier time digesting things. So I absolutely love the enzyme advantage, especially if somebody's having digestive issues. Okay, and Naiba, you're on immune.
Thank you so much, Tammy. Immune. Let's talk about our immunity. We're going into the colder winter months, and even here in Hawaii, it's been rainy. And believe it or not, I had to wear socks. And what for the cold, I love having zinc aid. Like Tammy mentioned earlier, zinc aid has vitamins A, C, D, and E in it. So it's got you're getting, a lot of different vitamins with your zinc aid. So you're not only boosting your immune system, but you're getting a ton of other essential vitamins into your body as well. And zinc is something that is best taken over time. So it's recommended that you take 3 capsules. But what I've recently learned is it's best to take 3 capsules, is like one in the morning, one at noon, and one in the evening, as opposed to taking all 3 at once. Your body absorbs things, and if you take them a little bit at a time, your body can absorb them better. So a lot of the things, the hair, skin, and nails, or the certain things that you will need to take, like I think the joint flex, you take 6 a day. You can take 2 in the morning, 2 at noon, 2 in the evening. So if you set yourself a little alarm on your phone or find a way that works well for you, I make little containers with the ones that I'm going to take in the morning, the ones I want to take in the afternoon, and the ones I want to take in the evening. And that way I can stay really organized. And once a week, I refill those containers. And so that way I can spread them out throughout the day and I can really simplify the process. So find what works well for you, but definitely spreading them out makes it easier for your body to get all of the benefits. So just wanted to share that tip with you all because I recently learned that as well. Virusure is a really great one right now, as it's getting colder. There's so many viruses. We're hearing about different illnesses, spiking right now as the climates are getting colder. And what we've shared before is that, is it really, is it because of the cold, or is it because we're eating a lot of extra sugar right now? Because sugar actually brings down your immune system, and eating, breads and other foods that turn into sugar, that can lower your immune system as well. And so is it the sugar that's lowering our immune system, or is it just that it's cold outside? I don't know. You can ask yourself that. But in any case, adding in the Virusure and the zinc aid can really help you to boost your immune system so that you can try to avoid any kind of, sickness that might be going around, any colds and flus. Let's just boost our immune system so we can stay healthy overall. And we've shared so many things. A lot of the products, as you've noticed, are versatile. You can use them for more than one thing. You might be using it for eyesight and brain health and certain, like, multiple things that it's helping you with depending on the product itself. And so all of these are not just like, it doesn't just help with one thing, they all help with multiple levels of helping us stay healthy. And then, of course, Immune Shield, like Tammy shared, is a great one. So the Immune Shield, in combination with the In Focus, was designed for kids, but everybody can have it. It's a tincture, it's in glycerin, so it's sweet. You can add it into your apothecary. You can just put it under your tongue, however you prefer to take those tinctures. My kids love the In Focus and the Immune Shield because it's tasty. And adding it to your tart cherry is a great idea, right? There's so many different ways that you can get this into your body, but definitely if you have little ones, this is great for them. They're going to school, they're being exposed to lots of other little kids, they're touching things and maybe not washing their hands as often as we'd like. And so it's really important that we just feed our bodies and our families' bodies everything that we need to help stay healthy. So I just wanted to show you this whole graph. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Kiara for creating this for us so that we could share this version of Head to Toe through the Million Mom movement today and really take it a step further than our other generic Head to Toe flyer that we get, in our boxes, because this has even more products. And this is on the back page of our Purium guide, little brochure that we get in our boxes as well. But we wanted to break it down and give you a visual of what parts of the body it really helps to support. And so I know we covered a ton of products today, and we just wanted to give you some insight as to how many different things we have to help you in your everyday life. And there's so much more. We have, nearly 70 products at Purium, and we just came out with the functional mushrooms blend, the essential mushroom blend, right? And those are also really great for your cognitive function, for your memory, for your mood, for so many different things, boosting your immune system. And so, those will soon probably be added to that list as well. And, so that we have so many different things that we can share. And what I love about those mushroom blends is that you can have them warm, right? Sometimes as it's going to the winter months, maybe we're not really feeling the cold power shake, right? And so you can just turn to some of your warmer options. We have the matcha protein, we have the coffee protein, we have the chai protein, which are all really delicious. The chai protein is one of my favorites. And, now having the golden milk and the mocha mushroom blend, and even just the basic mushroom blend that you can blend into any of your shakes or smoothies. Or I was even thinking, because it's unflavored, you could probably even put it into your soups or your gravies or different things like that, and really enhance the foods that you're making with these essential mushroom blends. And so we do have a little bit of time. I want to open it up for questions. So if you want to raise your hand, we can go ahead and unmute you, and you can ask a question about some of these products. And my counsel and I will do our best to answer your questions. So go ahead and raise your hand, and we'll get to your questions. Hi, Dr. Melissa. Welcome.
Hi, Naiva. Thank you so much. This is just phenomenal. I love that chart. That was really brilliant. And your child did that?
Taz's daughter did that. She's like our
Okay, somebody's daughter did that. I'm just like, give it up. Okay. I just wanted to ask, I thought I heard Dave say that all the mushroom blends are best made hot in the beginning. And then if you want them cold, you can cool them down. Is that, you're nodding your head? So I'm going to
That's
say,
what I heard as well. Yeah.
so I just wanted to share that, because they are good hot or cold, but you always want to make them hot first. So this is very informative. I really love how you put this together and brought it all together. It's really nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Melissa. Really appreciate that input. And yes, that's what I heard too, is that you want to make the mushroom blends hot. And then if you desire them cold, then after, 5 or 10 minutes, then you could let them cool off, and you can, mix them with other things. Wonderful. Thank you. Any other questions? Kevin, welcome.
Yeah, my question is, where can we share this to people? I was wondering if you have a link or a screenshot of it. If I was thinking of people I could share this with.
Absolutely. So this is on the back page of the brochures that you get from corporate. So let me pull one out. I have one right here.
So the one that you just made, is that already on there?
No, so this one right here, this is where we got it from. So
Yeah.
all of the information is here, and we can share that image into the Million Mom Movement official so that you can share it out, but we got the information from the back of this brochure.
I
So
got
it's
you.
all here. Yes. Thanks for that question. Who else? Any other questions? Anybody want to share an inspiring story about any of these products that we've covered today? We just have a few minutes. Raise your hand. Welcome, Sadia.
Okay, there we go. Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yep, welcome.
Okay. Well, I got a million calls trying to listen to this. That always happens when you want to hear something good. Everybody in the world calls you. And anyways, on the mushroom coffee. Okay, you're talking about the mushroom coffee, correct?
Yes, mushroom.
Okay. Yeah. There's no caffeine in it, right? There's no caffeine in it. Is that correct?
I believe there's cacao in it.
Cacao. Okay. Yeah, because I was I was one now cacao is like is that like a chocolate or okay, yeah. Okay, so that's more natural than actually coffee bean itself.
Yeah. So all of
Yeah.
our products that have caffeine in it, even the coffee blend, has like yerba mate and coffee bean fruit in it, and
Uh-huh.
beat this, which has a little caffeine. And so all of the caffeine sources are, the best caffeine sources
Yeah.
and not a whole lot. So,
Yeah.
you can add it to your coffee if you really want to have that caffeine kick.
Yeah.
But it has a small amount of caffeine in it.
Yeah, there's also cold brew coffee in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted because some people can't have caffeine. So I want to make sure what I'm saying is correct. And don't want to mislead anybody because I was looking at I thought when I was looking at the page of all the mushrooms, I looked at that, I didn't see caffeine. So I thought, okay, but let me ask to make sure because I've been in so many different groups and they will pop that out at the very end once you've already opened your mouth, Ta-da! So this is good information. Do we have something that has no caffeine?
yes.
A lot-
The
Yeah, go
essential.
ahead.
The mocha has caffeine, but the golden and unflavored do not.
Okay, good. Okay, then I can sell that to the high blood pressure people.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sadia.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for answering, honey. Have a great day.
Hi, Tammy.
Did
Go
you
ahead.
call me, Naiva?
Yes, go ahead.
So I just had one more fun idea I wanted to share with everyone for, stocking stuffers or even for your really good customers. I just did this for somebody yesterday. I have some customers that just go above and beyond and they're sharing with everyone. And so I took them a little gift and it was a pack of the Virusure and a jar of coconut oil because we don't have the tropic oil anymore. And I got them a tongue scraper. If you guys aren't familiar with the tongue scrapers, I absolutely love those, and a dry brush. So you can tell your friends and customers that they can open up one of those capsules of Virusure and mix it in with a little bit of the coconut oil to do some oil pulling for the mouth. So that's really great this time of year to do some oil pulling, and that could go in on your spa day. So, and that's a really great stocking stuffer idea. It all kind of goes together. Does Pamela want to share? Miss Pamela?
Hello. I just have a little testimonial about a couple of things. The Revive It All has seriously up-leveled my brain game. I used to get even on the best nutrition, I still used to get like overly emotional and anger issues. And if I have my Revive It All 3 times a day, I don't have that at all. And I had gastric bypass surgery in 2018 and still up until like a month ago wasn't digesting my fats. And I've been trying to find a solution just for that. And I added Digest and Green Spectrum, and it's really helping me digest my fats for the first time since 2018. So even 3 years on Purium, still keep up leveling with different things. So thank you.
Amazing. Thanks for sharing that, Pamela. Welcome, Patty.
Good, unmuted. Good. Hi, thank you. I wanted to say the Revive It All and pairing with with Be Energetic is just a beautiful pairing and experiencing a clarity. And I will say I maintain like a focus and on task, and I'm like, yay, I'm getting things done because I can get distracted and go into multiple directions. But I'm delighted with the productivity for me. I don't know what everybody else experiences in that, but thank you, David Sandoval, for advising for the pairing of that, purposing that together, and yay.
Amazing. So much
Mhm.
for sharing. Wonderful. Kevin, and then Kimberly, and then we're going to close out our call. So go ahead and you, Kevin. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's funny that we're all talking about Revive It All. I have to mimic Revive It All as well, is what I was gonna share. I have a brand partner who's been, with me for a few years, and she's had a generally great experience, and profound improvements. But when she added Revive It All just recently, she said it was the most profound experience of any of the products that she's experienced, from leveling up her mental health, everything that you guys talked about. And she also is on the spectrum, and is someone that has been struggling to find solutions to really make a huge improvement, to make her what she perceives as feeling normal like everyone else, or feeling focused and being able to stay on task. And so I mimicked the Revive It All, and I've seen it in many people now, and I mean, obviously hearing the story. So yeah, that's an incredible addition for anyone.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing, Kevin. And Miss Kimberly, welcome.
Hi, friends. It's been such a great call. You all did amazing. Tammy, so awesome. I just wanted to share that, after being a person that has basically only put plants in my body since I was 9 years old, I finally really it hit me when David Sandoval shared at Diamond just the way that we have the deer antler come in, and the muscle, the green muscle lipid, and how that formula was created, and how gentle that is in the body, and with the way that we've harvested it. And so, being a person that cares about animals and all the things, like, I've let myself have the joint flex come into my life, and my whole body has just been able to climb mountains differently, have more foundation in my knees, in my ankles. And I work with a lot of physical pain. And so I'm just really grateful. And I know that all the vegan friends are going to be, shaming on a certain level, because it's like, but I was there. I've been in that vegan mindset for so long. And to know that out of all the things in the world that we could utilize after not having any type of, green muscle lipid in my body or anything like that, knowing the care that that they have, and that not any deer are getting hurt, that would be helpful for them actually to not poke each other as much with the antlers and the tips of the antler. And so I'm grateful that I was able to be flexible, and now I get to have joint flex in me. And I'm also going to start trying the Super Life formula, because I've just recently had this heat come through me in a way that has never happened. And I'm kind of excited about it, because I'm always cold. In fact, I'm sitting against a biomat to help my shoulder. But I think it's going to be kind of exciting to just suddenly have like bursts of like heat coming through my body. And so I don't know, we'll see if the Super Life formula balances that out a little bit, and see what my hormones will be doing. So anyway, thanks for all your education.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kimberly. It looks like we have a couple more hands up, so we'll take these last couple questions. Purium, I love that you're on here. I'm going to unmute you. Who's here under the name of Purium? Love to hear from you.
I don't know if it's me.
Yep,
Is it?
Hi.
Okay. I forgot to put my name in. It's Felicia. Hi, everybody. So I invited my new brand partner on this call. She's in her fast start right now. Her name is Marcy. She had a question where she's been giving her mom, who has Alzheimer's or dementia, the fulvic zeolite and the ionic elements. And we noticed that these both products have the fulvic acid. Is she giving her mom too much of it, or how does that work? And Marcy, you could come off mute if you want to add to that. I don't know. I'm complete. Yeah, that was my question.
Do you have insight on that?
Can we OD off fulvic acid is my question, I guess.
Taking the fulvic acid, and what's the other?
The fulvic acid, the fulvic zeolites, which has fulvic acid, and the ionic elements, which have fulvic acid as well.
No, she should be fine.
Okay,
Not overdose, because the ionic elements has all of the trace minerals.
got it. Yeah, Marcy's on mute still if you want to unmute her. But yeah, okay, so it's just trace minerals. We can't overdo it. Is that good? We're good?
I think
Okay.
she's
Thank
removing
you.
heavy metals.
Say that again.
Removing all the heavy metals.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. Peace of mind. Thanks.
Thanks for asking the question. Angie, we'll take your question and then we're gonna close out. Welcome, Angie.
Well, thank you, but it's not really a question. I just wanted to share my personal victory with the product. I've been suffering with major depression, anxiety, and never thought I would ever be Western medicine free from that. And because of the loss of my two sons, I just struggled and struggled and struggled and struggled. But I'm so grateful. And by the way, Kimberly, I'm vegan and I understand your battle. So I understand that sometimes we just have to do what's best for us. But in this case, it has helped so much of my body, other stuff. But during this period of time, I've always been very proactive with mental illness because of the fight that I've had with my children and family members that struggle during this time of year. And I want to remind people that, first of all, you have to get everything checked with your doctor. And my doctor felt that I've never been more positive energy. I'm so conscious of, I'm centered. So he felt comfortable at taking this stuff away from me. And it's been 2 months only. I've never felt so clear-minded. So I appreciate the entire program, but more, it's like what it's done to me, my inner self. So I'm just really, especially this is the time one of my children died January 1st. And I've always been it's been very difficult for me to get out and about and do, and I'm actually doing good. I'm actually okay. You never get okay. You never get completely okay, but you're able to process a lot clearer. Your mind is clearer. I'm not where I was. You know, I have other health issues and I'm going to battle, but I'm going to get there. And this support group that we have is amazing because we're not alone. In every step of the way, we're not alone. And thank you so much. You know, I don't like missing this call because I always leave enriched by something. So I'm very new to the program, very new to this, and I'm still in my fast start. And whatever I go, this is going to be part of my life. And so when you see me in the store, I talk about it. When you see me anywhere, like they say, Angie, you're walking, you're talking. Yeah, that's not even, you don't see what's going on in my mind, though. You can see physically, but let me tell you, you don't have to rely on stuff. You can rely on this. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. And hopefully, you know, you could wrap your head. I'm going to be 65 on Monday. And I've never, honestly, I haven't felt this good in so long. So long.
Thank
that
you
I'm so happy.
Thank
Okay.
you so much for sharing. Happy birthday and condolences to you. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, so many incredible shares. Thanks everybody for your questions. Thank you for those of you who shared a story about how the products are working for you. And we are going to share with you real quick how you can stay in contact with what we're doing here at the Million Mom Movement. If you're not already, please follow us on Million Mom Movement. Join our community on Facebook at Million Mom Movement Official. That's where we'll post this replay in conjunction with it being on our YouTube channel. And then we repost it in our Million Mom Movement Official with any of the links that we shared here today. And I'll go ahead and include that graph that Kiara created for us as well. So go find it in Million Mom Movement Official. And if you're not there, please join that community. Feel free to post your stories in that community. If you see things that are relevant to what it is we're sharing about, share it within that group. Each and every one of you here is a part of the Million Mom Movement, and we appreciate your collaboration. This is your community. And so thanks for saying that, Angie, because you are absolutely a part of our community. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you here. You can also follow us on Instagram. And if you're posting on Instagram, you can tag us on your post. You can tag us on your stories so we can find you and repost you and highlight you into our community. We also would love to just invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way, as soon as this replay is up, you'll have access to it firsthand and you can share it far and wide into your community. And then also use our hashtags. Million Mom Movement, I am the Million Mom Movement, or we are the Million Mom Movement, depending on the posts that you're creating. But we love to see your posts. We love to have you as a part of our community and to highlight you on our different social media channels. And so I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Taz to close us out with our call to action.
Okay, so we just heard Angie's story, and how incredible is that, right? And I mean, imagine if we can impact at least 10 other families, women, caregivers with what our opportunity, right? And we're in the holidays, Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Everyone is looking for ways how to up-level their health, but we've taken out all the guesswork for you. So let's look at the dressings, appetizers, soups, and salads. You can take a picture of that, the QR code, and this will open up all of our recipes. So you can share with people when you're going to someone's house, maybe bring over something and then use that and share with 10 people. Let's all bring one of these recipes to the potluck. A dressing can really up-level your salad. It can change that quinoa salad. I would even encourage maybe trying our turmeric mushroom blend, maybe adding some of that inside. There's so much possibilities we can do with all of the Purium products. Make it part of your lifestyle. Like Angie was saying, she breathes, she walks, she talks about our lifestyle. She talks about Purium, so this is how we had this opportunity to share this forward. And next week, right, we are about the gifting Purium in style. So what do I mean by that? Well, you know what? Here at Purium, we are fully plastic free, well, almost plastic free, but we are plastic free. So we are going to show you how to give this gift, this gift and be zero waste. How to have a zero waste approach in gifting. So we will see you all next week, and thank you so much. And subscribe to our YouTube and our Facebook page where you will see all of the updates. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Taz. If you're new here, please reach back out to the person that invited you here because you are a part of this community and we'd love to have you try these different superfoods in your own daily life to help you stay healthy through the holidays and beyond. And we're so grateful to have each and every one of you here. Thank you so much for joining us here today and have a great weekend.